Thanks for watching Mike Motivation. Whoever comes in live or whoever watches it after it's recorded. Be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And we finna get right into it. Because I'm not going to be before you long. So we finna look into some data. That's what today's title is. Let's talk data and what's going on out here for us regular people in these streets. So let's look at some data. Get an idea of what's going on. One of the best ways to understand something is to look at the numbers. So we about to look into the matrix. Also, let me know in the comments what you think as we go over these. According to the census.gov in Pulaski County, families' median income is $82,191. This is not one person. This is a combined situation. Combined of multiple people make $82,191. Married couples, families, median income $100,000. I think that's $100,089, something like that. And non-family households, median income is $36,547. So, understanding the data that they provided, the question I have for you is, how tough is it, do you think it is to maintain on median income? Median income means it's like right in the middle. Right in the middle. Like just enough to get by. Like just enough. Right there. Do you think the median income is enough? It says for a family, $82,191. That means that I think I got the definition on the next slide. Yep, families. The definition on census.gov. Two or more related people living together in the same household. And that's a summarization. So two or more people related to each other living together in the same household. So that means it could be 4 or 5 people and their salaries combined equals 82,000. Let me know, is that enough? Because I'm trying to make a point here. I'm not gonna, like I said, I came to this realization probably when I was in my mid-20s. I came to the realization that I'm not making enough. I got to figure it out. I'm not making enough. It's just not enough. I'm not saying it from a greed standpoint. I'm saying it from a standpoint to be able to live on your own, not have to borrow money, not have to do payday loans, not have to constantly be living in what's it called, overdraft protection, all that stuff, just to live a healthy, meaningful life where you can cover your bills, have money to put up or save or invest, and still do leisure things. And I'm going to tell you something. When you're living on a median income, you can't do all three. You make and pay your bills, you make and invest, but you may not be able to do leisure things. You may pay your bills, you may do leisure things, but you're not going to be able to invest. You just don't have enough resources to do so. Married couples, let me know in the comments. Is $100,889 enough when you have kids? One kid, 2 kids. Now you really spending money. You start talking about groceries, school supplies, school clothes, other activities the kids get into, plus, automobile, plus house. You will eat through it so fast. And I don't even think this including taxes if they take out taxes. So think about that. Personal property taxes. Real estate taxes if you got a house. Real estate tax, your escrow. So ask yourself, is median income enough? Another stat, poverty rates in Pulaski County. The definition is a state or condition in which a person or community lacks the financial resources and other essentials for a minimum standard of living. That means you don't have enough money for the minimum standard, the bare minimum standard of living. Poverty stricken people and families might go without proper housing, clean water, healthy food, and medical attention. This is the definition from census.gov. There's levels to this. Sometimes you can be straight, you can be broke, or you can be in poverty. You can be straight, you can be broke, or you can be in poverty. Here's the stats in Pulaski County based on census.gov. Under 18, poverty rate is 27.6%. 18 to 64, 16.5%. 65 and up, it's 8.3%. So I want you to think about, out of 10 people under 18, if you line 10 of them up, it's saying almost 3 of them are living in the poverty rate. They don't have enough to have the bare minimum. Think about that. 3 out of 10, just about 2.5 to 3 out of 10 people are living in the poverty rate. It's not good. Definitely not good. Because when you're in poverty, man, your mindset's different. You think different. It's all about survival. A lot of times, you don't care about the person who don't got it. That's a high number. 3 out of 10 people under 18 are living in impoverished conditions. 18 to 64, 2 out of 10. Almost 2 out of 10. And then 65 and up, 1 out of 10, pretty much. So, we got to do better, y'all. We got to figure it out. Another one. Education data in Pulaski County. High school, 24% people are graduating high school in Pulaski County. That means 2 out of 10. Almost 3 out of 10 people are graduating. It says some college, no degree. 22.2%. That means 2 out of 10 people go to college, major in something, but don't finish. They may stop going. Or they go and get the student loan, but they never finish. They just get the money and then they stop going. Let me know in the comments what you think. Associate's degree, 9.2%. So that's only 1 person out of 10 with an associate's degree. Bachelor's degree, 21.8%. That's like 2 out of 10 people have a bachelor's degree. Graduate or professional degree is, oh God, I can barely see that. Good night. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Because it's a very low number. 15%, I think. I think it's 15%. So there's like 1.5 people out of 10 have a master's degree. Somehow we have programmed ourselves to think that we don't need education. And we have to improve that high school graduation rate. We got to improve that. GEDs, not the way to go. Get your diploma. Start looking at post education because their poverty rate. Let's go back to it. For people that's 18, under 18, 27.6% under 18 in poverty rate. We got to program ourselves to do better. And then 24% graduation rate. You see the correlation? 2 out of 10 people are graduating. And then almost 3 out of 10, 27% people under 18 are living in the poverty rate. 2 out of 10 people have a bachelor's degree. And this is in Pulaski County, in Little Rock, Pulaski County. And 1.5 people out of 10 have a graduate or professional degree. Think about that. Another one. According to FuturesNY.com, 50% of Arkansas adults have proficient literacy skills, which is lower than the national average of 57%. We have to reprogram ourselves to get better individually. If we don't get better individually, it's only going to get tougher. It's not going to get better. And I understand that people have struggles or learning disabilities. What I would say is keep practicing. Everybody started from a place of not being literate. But you had to work your way. You had to sit down and read. You had to learn. You had to read and comprehend summarizations, practice, and execution. If you can scroll social media, you can go to Twitter and read posts and Instagram and YouTube. You can read a book. You can work on your literacy. Yes, you can. I'm telling you, you can. You can do it. According to Arkansas Department of Education, only 35% of students are reading at grade level. We have to change this rate. And like I say, it's my opinion, even based on these stats, when these kids get home, that's where the disconnect happens. That's where it happens. Let me know in the comments where you think the disconnect is. What are some of the factors that contribute to a low literacy rate in kids? Low reading level for kids. One factor I got is learning how to be still in order to learn. A lot of times kids are so active when they get home, they move around so much, you almost lose the skill of just sitting there being still and learning because you move around so much. You can't just be still. And times have changed, parenting has changed, but I'm talking to my young people, even my middle-aged adults, learning how to be still and learn some stuff or learn something. You don't have to read, find books that you want to learn about and topics you want to learn about and read those. Second point, tough to manage time in a single-parent home to teach kids at home. I have to stress this. Single parenting is not easy. You want to go out here. This is for boy or girl. You want to go out here, play around, not be committed, and mess around, have a kid, and now you have to raise the kid by yourself. It's not easy to do. It's going to challenge you in every way when you're a single parent. I'm not a single parent, but I grew up in a single parent household, and I know it was a challenge for my mom raising two boys. I definitely didn't make it easy for her. But when you're a single parent, when you get off work, I wish they'd let me know in the comments. When you get off work, how much time do you have to sit down with your kids and actually teach them? When you done worked all day, trying to make ends meet, put food on the table, then you come home and you have to cook because you don't make enough to go out to eat all the time. So you have to cook, and then when you get done cooking, it's almost really just time to go to bed and get ready for the next day, 8, 9 o'clock. And people go through this cycle all week. Then the weekend come. You just trying to catch up on some sleep. You trying to rest and get ready for the next week. And your time management, the priorities are different. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just telling you how it goes at home. And a lot of parents, if you working 2 jobs, the kid come home, they pretty much left to their own imagination at that point. And most kids not going to do it on their own. They just not. Next point. The kids' atmosphere outside of school is not conducive to learning. Not all kids, but there are some kids who live in the inner city. Their atmosphere is not academic conducive. It's streets conducive. It's learning about the streets. It's not learning about academic. There are some places we live in the world now that people will talk about you for being literate, for trying to learn. They'll try to make you feel bad. And that's what I would tell the youth. Expand your comfort zone. Be comfortable with people not agreeing with you because you want to better yourself. Be comfortable with people not understanding why you're taking the time out to better yourself. Be comfortable with that. Because a lot of those people you're not going to see. As you elevate, as you climb, you're going to realize you're going to see less and less people because not everybody wants to climb. So with that being said, let's go to the next slide. Oh, we out. We done. Thank you for watching Mike Motivation. Thank you for walking with me with this, talking about the stats, talking about data that's from the Census Bureau in Pulaski County. I'm going to keep talking education. My whole perspective has changed based on my experience. And I'm telling you, post-education is very important. And you have to find out where your skill set and where your mindset can blend with in a post-education skill set, and that can elevate you to success. This is Mike. I'm signing out. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'm out.